Hi everybody, welcome to another Kids Craft. Today we're going to be making a fireplace ornament for the holidays. Here's what you're going to need. First of all, you are going to need 8 popsicle sticks. You're going to need a square of heavy black paper. This is just some cardstock. This is cut down to 4 inches by 4 inches. You're going to need some yellow and orange tissue paper. You can use construction paper as well, but I'm going to use tissue paper for mine. You're going to need a piece of a stick or fake log. You're going to need something to hang up your ornament. I've just got this silver ribbon here. And you're going to need some things for decoration. I have some red felt that I'm going to cut into stocking shapes, a cotton ball to go with that, and a piece of pom-pom trim, and this is cut down to the size of one of my popsicle sticks. Here's how we start. Okay, first we're going to make the frame of our fireplace. We're going to need all 8 of our sticks for this. You can use regular white glue, but I'm going to use hot glue because it's a little bit faster. So take one of your sticks, put a dot of glue on each end, like this. I'm going to put one stick here, one stick here. I'm going to flip that over and put one more stick down here to make a box. There we go. I'm going to flip this over again. And I'm going to put one more stick on either side. So, and this will be the back of my fireplace. Here, one here. There we go. I'm going to flip this over one more time and put my remaining 2 sticks right under this one on the top. So just put the extra glue there. And there we go. And once your frame is assembled, you can go ahead and paint that. Our Take and Make kit will have brown paint, so when you paint it, finish it, it'll look a bit like this. But you can paint this however you choose. So I'm going to just go with this one here that I painted earlier, kind of make it look like it has some brick and some stone there. There we go. Move on to the next step. So once your paint is dry, go ahead and flip your frame over and take your piece of cardstock. Put some glue right here, and attach this to the back of your frame. If you're using hot glue, watch your fingers. Yes, when you flip it over, have the back of your fireplace. You can go ahead and set this aside for just a minute. Next, we're going to make our fire for our fireplace. So I'm going to take my tissue paper. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can just tear off strips and kind of crinkle it and glue it to the back, but I'm just going to tear off some small strips like this in both of my colors. You don't want to be perfect because these are going to be flames, so just tear a bunch of those. You may want to tear more than you need, but you can always tear off more if you need them later. Set them to the side. Make sure you get some in both colors. Again, they don't have to be perfect. I like to make the orange ones a little bit smaller, so I'll put my yellow ones in the back. A tiny bit more yellow. Okay, we'll see how this works. Okay, once you have those pieces cut, bring back your fireplace frame and glue those in place. Even if you're using hot glue, you may want to use regular glue for this. I'm just going to be very careful here. And just layer the tissue paper and the glue. And my fire's not going to go very high, but you can tear these a little bit longer if you want to. Little dot right there. And again, be very careful if you're using hot glue here. Do one more line. This doesn't have to line up perfectly at the bottom because we are going to put one more piece down. I'm going to put my orange on top of the yellow here. Like that. There we go. Then you will take your stick or a miniature log, some more glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of the stick there and glue that in place. And you can see I probably should have tested this with my log first, so this is just going to be a very tiny fire in this fireplace, but that is okay. Next, we're going to make some decorations for our fireplace. First, I'm going to take my felt and I'm going to cut out some stocking shapes. You can make yourself a template and trace it on the felt before you cut it. I'm just going to freehand mine real quick. And you want to bring out your fireplace, just kind of test the size. I think that looks good. Make a couple more of these. There we go. Bring my fireplace back. Just put a little dot of glue to hang each one over the fireplace. There we go. So I'm going to put a little bit of fluff on the top of these. So I'm just going to take a cotton ball, tear off a little bit, kind of roll it around. Check that. It's a little big, tear off a little bit more. There we go. Glue that to the top of my stocking, and I'm going to do this for all 3 of them. And there we go. So for my final decoration, I'm going to take this trim and glue it to the top. And again, this is just cut to the length of one of my popsicle sticks here. You can use whatever you have on hand. If you have some like Christmas ribbon or something like that, some tinsel, something like that, you can glue that as well. I'm just going to do this because this is what I have on hand. This is what we'll also have in our take and make kit, but feel free to experiment with that. There we go. Finally, we're going to want to hang this up, so I'm going to just flip it over. Tiny bit of glue. And put my ribbon hanger right in the glue and give that some time to dry. And once that is all dry, put it back over, and you have a lovely fireplace ornament to hang up for the holidays. Thank you for joining us for this month's Kids Craft, and we will see you next time.